Tonight was AEW's Winter is Coming, and overall, I thought tonight's AEW Winter is Coming was a solid TV special for the most part. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight to it. We kicked the show off, I know, with game four or match four of this best of seven series. Dev Triangle taking on the Elite. And, this was a pretty good opener, I thought. But of course, once again, like Dev Triangle did last few times, they used the hammer once again to get the win over the Elite. And obviously, the Elite were very pissed off again. Now Dev Triangle lead 3-1. So looks like the Elite are going to have to pull a LeBron James Cleveland Cavaliers 2016 where they're down 3-1 and going to have to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? But basically, Omega gets on the mic. He's like, "All right, look, we're through with this. You guys want to use the hammer? Fine. We're gonna play by your we're not gonna play by your rules no more. Like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna at least keep it fair." So next week, Game 5, we will now have a no DQ match, and it's official. So next week, it will be the Elite, it will be Dev Triangle, and it will be a 6-man tag team match, no DQ match player. So looks like we're gonna see the Elite get a little dirty. Maybe one of the members of the Elite will use a hammer, maybe a sledgehammer. Who knows? But a weapon will be involved. I know that. The Acclaim, they cut a little promo, which was okay. But of course, we also know how that ended. I know Jeff Jarrett and his guys came out, so obviously that knows who the Acclaim are going to be feuding with next. Jungle Boy Brian Cage was next. I thought this match was it was solid. I thought, maybe if given them a little even more time, it probably would have been a good match. But I thought the match was solid. Jungle Boy got the win. That Stokely Hathaway comes out, because Perry calls out Big Bill, and so Big Bill came out. Lee Moriarty and stuff came out, but Hook also comes out, to help out Jungle Boy. So Hook is finally on Dynamite for the first time in like 8 years. Um, but he comes out to the ring, and the bad guys run away, obviously, because it's Hook. When Hook is making his entrance, you better run away. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're Brock Lesnar or something. But you know, Blackpool Combat Club, they cut a promo. They said that Claudio Casanova says in 2023 they're putting everyone on notice. Will Yuta says you have to fight like you're already dead, so BCC know what's up. House of Black versus The Factory. This is a squash match, rightfully so. You got to make House of Black look dominant. This was the only way to do so, by just having them just beat down this jobber tag team, this jobber stable. Chris Jericho. Okay, Chris Jericho versus Action Andreda. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Now, granted, this dude, I don't really know who this dude is. At first, I'm thinking, okay, this dude might be the legitimate son of Will Ospreay, the way he's looking. But this was a really good match, and Action or AA got the win. Like, I'm dead serious. If you haven't seen the match, Action beat Chris Jericho. People are saying this is the biggest upset in wrestling in over 10 years. Other people are comparing it to how the 1-2-3 kid beat Razor Ramon in an episode of Monday Night Raw, or Raw is War at the time. And it's like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, and Jericho obviously wasn't happy about it. Me personally, I was like, wow, that is something. Hopefully this doesn't mean Action AA goes back to being featured on Dark or Elevation the next few months and start jobbing out. Like, he could definitely use something like this. He beat Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho, obviously, his track record, he's not your normal average Joe on the street. Chris Jericho is a future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest in-ring performers to ever step foot in a professional wrestling ring. So obviously you could tell that moment meant a lot for him, him celebrating in the crowd and stuff. And trust me, I would have been the same way if I fought Chris Jericho and beat Chris Jericho. I'm throwing a huge party and everything because I beat Chris Jericho. That's a big freaking deal. Tay Mello versus Ruby Soho, and match was okay. I mean, Ruby Soho got the win, which was expected. You know, I wasn't really a big fan, kind of like how I wasn't really a big fan of Jericho's code breaking getting kicked out. Wasn't necessarily a big fan of freaking Anna coming out and attacking Ruby. So I was like, this is a return match. She's back. Like, let the girl have her moment. Like, come on. Main event time. MJF, Ricky Starks. This is for a winner takes all match. Diamond Ring and the AEW World Title. This was a pretty good match, but at the same time, we all know Ricky Starks won't go and win. Now, I'm not saying Ricky Starks is in the future because he's obviously is, but it's MJF's time, and if no offense to Ricky, but MJF should not be losing that title anytime soon. Hence why I didn't do a predictions for this video, because I was like, this is a really predictable match. No offense to these two men. But overall, this was a solid TV special. I know they got another TV special, Holiday Bash, next week. And then after that, they got New Year's Smash. But, yeah, overall, pretty good main event. But overall, solid show for the most part. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of AEW Winter is Coming 2022, a.k.a. the December 14th edition of AEW Dynamite. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. Remember to like, remember to comment, but most importantly as well, remember to subscribe to the channel as we are on the road to 2,000 subs. And so, yeah.